What started off as a simple flash game turned into a series of minimum wage job simulators being run by the psychotic Papa-Louie. While Papa-Louie was originally a platformer, the series transitioned into what is now known as the Papa series. There are currently 16 mobile Papa's games in total. Tier Pancakeria. Not only is there a new delivery person you can customize, but your own pet. The pet doesn't actually come back for the later games, but the driver is a new staple. The main focus of this one is to stack your cakes and toppings to serve alongside a drink. Wait a second, stacking? Yeah, that's right, this is very similar to Burgeria. Almost identical in a lot of ways actually. Flipping the items on the grill, cooking as many as you want, and stacking it all in the center to the best of your ability. It's certainly better than Burgeria with all the new incentives and customizability. But being so similar to Burgeria, which I already thought deserved B tier. The similarity is a Scooperia while being a lot simpler. You can get 1 to 3 donuts and get to choose the shape, filling, glaze, and topping. It may sound like a lot, but it's much easier to handle compared to the others. I neglected to mention this in the Scooperia section, but getting 3 donuts instead of just 1 really increases the amount of time that order will take. The more you play, the more it's just going to bug you. Any orders with 3 things just creates a lot of extra work for you. I think for just one game, i.e. Scooperia, this formula works fine, but adding it to another means I have the same concept I don't like, but I have to do it again. Even though this does take place within a theme park, I can't put it any higher than an A tier. It's just F tier. Bakeria simplifies the formula down once again. We're just making pies here. Fill the crust, bake it, top it, serve it. The main grievance is probably the amount of time a pie takes to bake. Before unlocking any boosters, most rounds are going to take a very long time. Luckily, you really only need one timer that you can switch between. I think Bakeria improves the idea of pizzeria. Before I had to focus on spacing and placing ingredients, but now it does that for me. Instead, it wants you to line up where the topping will be on the pie. I think this is a great way to simplify that idea and improve the system. To be fair, I would probably go as far as to say this is a bit too easy, only a little more challenge, and a bit Bakeria. It's probably the hardest of these I played. Mostly I understand what to do after an order or two, but I had to read the tips to figure this one out. Each round begins with you cooking some rice and laying out the paper. In the meantime, you can fill up some tea for the customers. The timing is so precise, and the meter goes so fast it's nearly impossible to get it perfect on this one. After the rice is done, you fill up the middle with its toppings, then cut it up. Add your drink, and you're done. It's pretty hard switching between the building and the rice cooking, and it's very easy to mess up an order just by placing a filling a little off. It's probably the B tier. Mocharia, sort of the evolution of Freezeria with some pretty cool concepts. You get to build drinks and cannolis on the side. My favorite part has to be filling the cup with half the coffee and half of the milk. Each gets heated up separately and then combined in your drink. The cannoli is kind of fun too, and it's nice adding a little whipped cream to your drink. Maybe that by this point I've played too many of these Papa's games, but there just isn't the magic of these games in this one for me. It's got all the elements, I just personally don't care for it. I should still give it an A tier though, it's pretty well done. Finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, all 3 of you I'm guessing. Anyways, the new Papa's game tier. So, that is my final ranking. Do you agree or disagree with my picks? How would you rank them? And most importantly, how was the video? This was my first scripted video ever, with way more editing than I typically do and lots more games featured than normal. I really can't see this getting many views, but you can probably tell I'm somehow passionate about the topic. Any support on this would be greatly appreciated. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon.